Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to the #1 channel on real estate. Now before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, and if you enjoy the video, make sure you subscribe to be part of the Daily Hit family. Now let's get back to the video. Buying your first home is a huge milestone, but it can also be very daunting. You're not alone in feeling overwhelmed by the process. Most couples feel the same way when they start to think about buying their first home together. So you're wondering how to buy a house. It can be confusing, especially if you've never done it before. There are a lot of steps and things to consider. So we put together this video with 6 essential home buying tips to help make the process a little easier for you. Follow these tips and you'll be on your way to finding the perfect home for your needs. This is 6 essential home buying tips. We understand how stressful house hunting might be. It's exciting, but the procedure might also be quite grueling. There's a lot to consider before buying a new house, including home loans and mortgages, inspections, and much more. The good news is that you don't have to go in totally blind. We, as professional house building experts, know a thing or two about the home buying process. In this comprehensive guide to selecting a home, we'll provide you with the 6 most essential creme de la creme house purchasing tips to ensure a successful purchase. Whether you're looking for information on what to look for in a house, or whether you need financial advice, we've got you covered. Now let's get started. Tip number 1. Get a pre-approval letter for a home loan. Rule number 1 in home buying advice: be prepared. And what's the best way to be ready? Of course, getting pre-approved for a home loan is the greatest way to be prepared. So what exactly does the term pre-approval imply? It's easy to understand. It just implies that you applied for a mortgage early with a financial lender and they gave you a pre-approval letter. This letter explains the bank's maximum lending amount. Even if you haven't yet found a new home, getting pre-approved for a loan is still a good idea, since it'll allow you to develop a realistic spending plan. But there's more. With a pre-approval letter in hand, sellers will see that you're a serious buyer, allowing you to stand out from the crowd. When it comes to house hunting for the ideal home, this can save you a lot of time and effort. Speaking of loans and mortgages, tip number 2, do your mortgage rate research. Did you know that mortgage rates fell during the COVID-19 pandemic? As you can see, it's always a good idea to do mortgage rate research before buying a home. When purchasers keep an eye on current economic trends, they might benefit from lower mortgage rates. Along with mortgage rate research, it's a good idea to speak about your rate options with the lender. Whenever feasible, compare rates, discount points, interest rates, and origination fees. When it comes to mortgage rates and terms, choose a rate that's in line with your long-term budget objectives. A 30-year fixed-rate mortgage or 14-year loan are the most common options for first-time home buyers. Number 3. Quality over quantity. Have you heard the popular phrase, the bigger the better? Well, when it comes to house hunting, bigger isn't always better. In fact, you should prioritize quality over quantity when purchasing real estate. Consider the list of items to look for when buying a home. Number 1. Look for something that suits your needs. Custom-built homes offer design flexibility and personalization. Number 2. Structure is everything. A home with a good foundation will last much longer. Number 3. Check out the surrounding neighborhood. Number 4. Curb appeal is the real deal. Evaluate the age and current condition of the home, and a multitude of exterior home styles that burst with curb appeal. Number 5. Location can be more valuable than the size of the home itself. Quality over quantity is also true if you plan to build on your lot. You'll want to make sure that you find the best home builders that will offer quality construction work. After all, your house is the most significant investment you'll ever make. Also, pro tip: don't let your emotions guide you when it comes to home buying decisions. If you fall in love with a property that is way over your budget or doesn't match your specific needs, you might experience home buying heartbreak in the future. Make a house hunting strategy and stick to it. Number 4. Don't forget about the extra costs. Unfortunately, extra costs will add up fast. For instance, if you're house hunting in Florida, you might want a home with an in-ground pool. But keep in mind that swimming pools must be regularly maintained and can impact your monthly bills. Here's some additional expenses that must be considered in your budget: property taxes, homeowners association fees, landscaping costs, home utilities and electricity bills. Number 5. Hire a trustworthy home inspector. Always double check to see what you're paying for. The worst situation a first-time homeowner can find themselves in is an agreement for a home with unforeseen problems and urgently needed repairs. So how can you avoid this? Hire a home inspector to inspect the property for you. You can also request a professional home inspection if you like the appearance of a residence and think it would be ideal for your needs. A thorough home inspection will consist of a structural and mechanical assessment of the home. After the inspection is completed, the home inspector will discuss any potential concerns, such as mold, vermin, water damage, structural failures, and other design flaws. And another tip, a new home construction is a great option to consider. Unlike older properties, modern homes won't have any mold, design concerns, water damage, or other problems. New homes also come with a warranty. Number 6. Invest in homeowners insurance. We've already covered pre-approvals, mortgages, and budgets. Now it's time to discuss homeowners insurance. The majority of home insurance policies cover the loss or harm to your property. This includes both the interior and exterior damage. You're also protected from theft and attorney's fees in addition to this critical coverage. When it's time to choose the right home insurance, you should opt for a reliable company that covers replacement costs in case your home is destroyed. If you have homeowners insurance, you can relax and enjoy your new home without stress. When buying a home, it's important to have an idea of what you're looking for. This list should help you get your house hunting started on the right foot. You might be able to find some home buying tips here that will work for you. It's time to start house hunting today with this video as your guide. I hope you find this information useful, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and good luck out there.